Yeah, che whānau, Uncle AZEE back again, back with another one. Yeah. Poor Auckland's getting hammered every time there's something to do with the COVID. The timing seems really whack, considering they got the vaccination rollout coming soon. How much people are down for that? What ways will they try and make you have to have the vaccination? What if they told you you can't have the job you got that pays for the rent and food you got on your table? Some people, like, that are blessed to have family land or places they can go back to. Myself, I got the East Coast to go back to. I got my family land and stuff, so I can pretty much fall off the grid. It won't, it'll hurt, of course. My kids ain't used to that lifestyle, but I can fall off the grid. But how much people out there can do that? Especially if you're born and raised city. You're born and raised paying rent, having to pay your way in that. What if they dangled that like a carrot? Will you fold? And I wanted to point out something I noticed on our Auntie Jacinda's live this morning. She did a live speaking about why our country can't shut its borders, like fully shut down. And she's trying to give us this reasoning that sounds like, oh, what do you mean shut it down? We can't shut it down. We need medicines, we need food that we import, export, whatever, that sort of stuff. I'm thinking, what sort of excuse is that? Didn't it sound sort of like someone's being there's a word for it when they're trying to talk to you like you're all children or something. That sounded like the most ridiculous excuse for why you won't shut down the borders. I'm pretty sure this COVID isn't being carried over in boxes of medicines or on any freight that's coming. It's coming on the people that travel. And, we need only look at lockdown last time. They let people in the country to film a movie. If you had the cash, you could still get in our country. Please believe that. So don't act like you can't shut down the borders because otherwise we couldn't get this and that. The people who deliver the stuff on the airplanes, if they're bringing medicine over, leave it on the tarmac, cars, top men. We need not touch. We don't have to have a hongi on the old, on the airstrip. Leave it there. I'll pick it up. Good to go. Contactless. So, the fact she used that, though, you got to worry when your Prime Minister feeds you the most stupid reason for something. Her reason that they couldn't shut down New Zealand is pretty much because they can't shut down the stuff that's being flown over that we may need from overseas. Yeah, I hear that, but you can shut down the people that travel here. You can shut down the people making movies here. So, it's ridiculous. And it should have us all worried that our Prime Minister's trying to feed us that. Let's not forget from the first lockdown, there were papers released that she had told cabinet ministers not to justify what they do, but to merely divert questions or not answer them at all. There was stuff floating around. She had told people not to, you don't have to justify the choices we make. You just divert it or just don't answer at all. And that's a bit worrying. Again, don't let her youthful smiles and all this acting like, they've given something to us, gave us a national holiday, clap, clap. Neat, all right? Yeah. This lady, yeah, I don't know, I don't see the best of it anyway, fams, just stay woke. And the sad part about it, you remember when the COVID testing came out? I'm watching the news and it's my iwi that's lining up by like lines of them to get tested. I'm like, oh my God. They're shoving sticks like that long down your guys' noses. You don't know what they're doing with it. And even Jacinda says they use your tests to be able to track stuff, this and that. So that means they're keeping your tests as a reference file for tracking COVID. You sort of just gave them a catalogue of your DNA for free. And I was really surprised to see how much of my people, especially from home, because we're pretty staunch about the all medicines and, your fandangled ways. Apparently not. There were bloody car lines. Think about it. Whānau, think twice. Don't believe everything the media says, and just because Jacinda says it with a smile and, big aroha nui to you fellas out there. Yeah, east side up, stay woke anyway. I just wanted to have a rant, put a video up that ain't alive because my lives don't stay up. Much love to you and yours. Stay safe. Stay on to it, fams. East.